today can only be described with a red paint. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are from. Hope you had a good day or a good night's sleep. Today, it's ASMR Ellis again. I should maybe bring the mic a bit closer to me. I can hear me. Hope you can hear me, boss. Oh yeah, hello Fazad, hello Nakaka. I was missed it. Well, wondering, Alice, didn't you want to stream 1 hour ago? I did. Sadly, I had no internet for 1 hour. So I was just sitting there being like, please. And when I was like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna happen after an hour. So I sent a message like, stream's cancelled. And 3 minutes after that, what do I get? That's right, internet back. It's crashed. I swear to God. Internet con being at Sundara, yeah, I agree. You have an internet con? Swear to God. I know I'm cute, but stuck. Okay, jokes aside. I was just busy drawing. I couldn't really do much, because I don't want to use up, like, my Wi-Fi things. So I was just busy drawing. Because I saw some Skywish and Eva art. And I was like, wait. My shipping senses are tingling. So I'm just busy drawing like a crappy idol Eva. Oh my god, it's so bad. Gay mascara mousse drawing thing. Basically, the moment that I lost my internet privileges, I went to shipping brain rot instead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm kinda not, but thank you for saying the game. Thank you for saying the drawing looks good. Let's go, you goods. I'm a degenerate, I know. Okay. Coming to a thing that we actually meant to do today. FGOs. We're gonna play some FGOs today. For those who noticed, but I wasn't really active this week. I was kind of feeling sickly, kind of nauseous, kind of not that well. I'm feeling better now. So, it should be good. Tomorrow will be a stream as well, and on Monday, to catch up, because, I'm sure you missed me. I missed you guys. So, I hope you're excited. But, see, I was like, why would I yell shine? But when I got it, it's there, right? Yeah, I would purposely just yell shine instead. I would just yell shine instead, just for the lols at this point. Right. So, last time we started Lost World 4, which plays in India. We had a nice recap in the last episode of FGO. So if you are not that up to date, you don't fully get what's going on, I really recommend watching my last FGO stream. But to sorta summarize it, yeah, we're currently in a not fictional, alternate reality where something in India's history shifted. And we're trying to kill everyone here. It's just weird cube thing that we don't know. Here's a tree that has a cosmos inside. I don't really get it. I'm supposed to chop it down to commit my genocide. And yeah, that's basically it. Should probably turn on the game audio before I forgot it, because I'm very forgetful. Oh my god. Yeah, it should work. Should I turn a bit quieter because I'm quieter today? Always shining like a celebrity? Hopefully not, it means the cops are after me. I have an easier time getting me, man. Not like I, for legal reasons, would ever step someone. You know, just for legal reasons. But yeah, this is where we're currently at. We're currently in Bihu. I don't know how to pronounce it. And should we just start? Hello, Manny McMahon. I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? Hope the maid outfit's still looking good. Hope it still fits. I know, during the winter season, can get a bit troublesome with all the snacky snacks. I just hope you didn't bully you too much. Also, Manny McMahon, if you screw up, dive should be, for legal reasons, definitely did not talk about me stabbing someone, okay? Okay. Let's just start. Prepare for battle fast. Prepare for battle is very important. Why am I so small? Definitely need to... Wait, can I... Definitely need to change up my setup a bit. Because my setup here is different from how it usually is. Yeah. This is better. Oh, my machete is gonna look... I'm gonna just look to the side. What? I definitely feel the cold more in this maid outfit. It's true. Make sure to get like stockings with like fur inside. They're really helpful. Trust me. As a skirt wearer in the winter, I can attest to it. Okay. Okay, so we have answers. We need a saber and maybe a foreigner. Shouldn't be too difficult. We have our bro Rama and Kana here. I'm gonna go with a bride, no? Just remember there's a cartoon I like, BMC is many and he has living tools. I must admit, I have heard about it. Maybe someone else knows. It's probably, yeah, considering it's a cartoon. Most cartoons are for children. I didn't watch a lot of cartoons for children. My parents didn't allow me to. They were like, no. Watch your smart things. We don't want you to watch your dumb things. Maybe that was a good idea. Actually, I don't think it helped that much, but still. Anyway, we have a saber, we have a foreigner, we're just gonna use Sharla because we can. Let's go. I'll be sure to get some in. That's good. They really help at keeping you warm. Right. So, those are the Kali. Totally a no recollection of, Kali from Hololive. This is totally not her redesign leaked to us. And the Kali are killing everyone who are not praying to a god. So basically, religion good. If you're not religious, if you're an atheist, screw you. That's kind of a rough situation in this game, apparently. Yeah, more than I expected. This could be troublesome. Huh? stay back. Get away from me. Please, dear God, save me. Oh, yeah. Apparently you need to pray in your house. Can't just pray usually, okay? Not letting you watch cartoons? Jail, right to jail? No, will let me watch some, like, SpongeBob. But like, or like Dora the Explorer, because they're like, oh, you learn some English with that. But like the Teletubbies and stuff, like other cartoons and stuff, I wasn't allowed to watch. Because they were like, no, it's not high quality enough. But always were also watching with me. Like we are watching cartoons with me to make sure, this is something that Alice can watch. This is something that little Alice can watch. This is good for her and stuff. But damn, man. Callie is totally not redesigned. I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. It's my fault, I was one step too late. These people have no weapons with which to defend themselves. If their homes are destroyed, there's nothing they can do to avoid being eaten. This is horrific. I've been focusing on Wakali, going after more fragile houses, but there seems to be no end to them. It's becoming a problem. I could wipe them all out at once with my noble fantasism, but it would also end up destroying the very people and homes we are trying to protect. Yeah, that's kinda not an option. Agreed, this is truly a race against time. Every second counts when eliminating these monsters. Good grief, when I decide to stay out of sight so as to not to interfere with your information gathering, I never expect you would end up suddenly fighting such an intense spell. It would seem I'll need to run all the instruments at full power so as to not miss any data. So much from a breaker. Hold it. There's something else headed your way. Oh no. Many somethings, I should say. And they're all distinctly different from the creatures you're currently fighting. And this is not good. What the... But are these white beasts that were hostile too? No. This is not a color theory Rex, comma. Huh? White beasts? Good beasts. Dark beasts? Bad beasts. That's usually the cliche. No, look, they're tagging Callie. See? Told ya. I knew it. I totally am a genius. Not necessarily. I'm not sure if they eat people, or if they hunt Kali and simply mistake us for them. But they're coming after us too. When I guess there's no point in wondering how these new creatures might affect the situation. We just have to follow Kana's lead and put everything we have into fighting back. We can't let harm come to anyone else. Please give us your orders, Master. Okay, it's time for battle. Also, it's time for my chocolate milk. It's gonna quickly make sweet chocolate milk up. Because I have nothing I have nothing to drink except chocolate milk right now. You like this ASMR? Shaking the chocolate milk is very important, guys. Should you do it? I hope you forget to do it. Okay. I hope you like the ASMR right now. I certainly wouldn't. Kinda looks kinda old school a bit, art style, you think so? I really like the art style in which Kana is drawn actually. Is Rama a boy or a girl? He's a boy and he has a wife. So don't look too much on Okara, he has a wife, he's very devoted to her. I love how everyone always is like, Rama? Is Rama a girl or a boy? His voice is also very feminine. I think it's the same voice that there's moderate, which isn't helping. Chocolate milk is pretty great. It is indeed, especially if you have nothing else to drink. I need to go shopping again. Yeah, you gotta mix the ingredients fully. Or else you're just gonna have like half milk, half chocolate, and it's not mixed. It's not good. Hi Yaka! Alright, you're an Abby simp, I forgot. How you feeling? about Gabby being beaten up. Hope you had a good night's sleep. I didn't have a good day. The internet did not like me today. But you know, we fixed it. I'm gonna take a sip because I haven't really drank anything yet today. Like a smart person. Dehydration, who? Don't know, huh? One of you can hear me go, please. That's why my mic is set. I'm really high right now. Because I need to be quieter. I hope you enjoyed the hour Skype, Sven. I'm very sorry. Damn, we killed the pride. The Callie redesign. I don't think she likes the new redesign as much. She seems very angry. No, that was a grouse sounding sound. Eh? Mysterious white beast, what are you talking about? It's clearly a unicorn thing. So we're now fighting unicorns? I wasn't. I died for one that I was supposed to use against them. This is not good. Just let's us know our defenses up, guys. I don't want to do both of them because I would just waste a lot of time. But Piggy's is sus, and now Rama Legends is male. No, FGO didn't change his gender. He's like his wife. He's very devoted to her. So yeah, he's still a guy. Even though everyone thinks he's a girl, he very much is a dude. Maki no Hora Shoko? Heyo. Add friend FGONA, please. But if you wanna join my Discord, I think I sent the friend link there somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, welcome. Hope you had a good day or good night's sleep. How you doing, Mahinoha? You had a good day. Said you had to fight with some internet connections this time. Be right back, and I have to laugh at Charles. Don't care. Fun wizard. Have fun with the Charles. Hope it won't bore you too much. You know, I'm a pro at this. I don't fail at FGO ever. Let's go! I'll let you for play this game. Let's go. That's what I want. Because it's really a nice game, and if I can make your start a bit easier, it would really. But I don't. I see how it is. Just saying. More lives are coming. The swimsuit event is gonna happen soon. And soon, I mean, a long time. How come on WhatsApp? What about WhatsApp? It shouldn't be difficult. Chocolate is nice. Especially if it's like 8 PM, not 8 PM, 6 PM, and you haven't really drank anything, and oh my god, I'm getting too close to you guys. Too bad I lost my saber. Too bad I lost my saber. You know, sometimes your saber just doesn't work, you know. And we need to respect that. You know, sometimes you say Saber just wants to die, but it's okay. Give me respond point soon, I'm just gonna be there. Second next for bonded after the match, but match doesn't count, so. Da 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 da. Our nearby hostiles have been eliminated. We did it. We finally managed to get rid of all these demonic-looking Kali monsters and the white beast that showed up later. I'm very sorry, Kali, for killing you. I have nothing against you. As I suspected, it would seem these white beasts and the Kali are mortal enemies, given how viciously they attack one another. Indeed, nor did the white beasts attempt to destroy any part of the town. It was thanks to them that we were able to fend off Kali. Cannot deny, well, in regards to Rama, he does look like he has Fububa, doesn't he? He does look a bit like he has Fububas. Should we actually get rid of a cursor cursors? I never used a cursor in my life, nephew. Just totally immobile. But we did have to eliminate them as well, given that they also tried to attack us. Yeah, this is the dude that wanted us to die. Very not park, very uncool. You lot did this, huh? Now you've done it. Oh, hi, Isis Fella. Hello, yours. Don't call me that. Can you tell us what these things are? At first I figured these guys were from the other side of the mountain since they don't pray. But I guess we really are just a bunch of Ulu who don't know anything about the Kali. Yeah, I don't know the vocabulary that you're using, that's for certain. Either way, I don't want any part of this trouble. It's right to tell. If you lot know what's good for you, you'll get out of here as soon as... Miss, are you okay, guys? You are? It's astonishing. I'm so glad you're alright. I'm glad you're alright too, Asha. What a relief to see you're not hurt. Yeah, I'm okay, but be small. I'm known for doggy dogs. See you straightening a leg, poor thing. Yeah, he got a caught on that cabinet that fell down when our hair outside shaking. I'm sorry, Vihan. Oh, fool. God, spare any value in the dark but can't run. What happened? Bakali attacked the sacred beast? Hello? Who the heck are you? I'm Prakash, the town mayor. Are you travelers? Do you know anything about this disaster? We do. These beasts attacked us, so we killed them. You what? If you would like a full account, then call for your fire to subscribe. It would be such a waste for me to recount my exploits without someone present to record them. But what have you done? How could you have killed the very agents of our god that keep us safe? We kinda didn't have a choice. Agreed, there was no other way. What's more, we were not the only ones to be killed. Damn. It's right, we also fought with creatures you call Kali. Please understand, we're only trying to protect your town. Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing to understand. What you have done is unforgivable. It goes against every law of this world. Besides, the God's sacred beast would never attack people without a good reason. Oh, this is terrible. If we incur the God's wrath, if he thinks our town allowed or worse encouraged your vile deeds, you'll all be done for. Go away. Leave our town at once. You are no longer welcome in Bihun. Thank you too. You damn heretics will let us all killed. Oh no, could they be these people I've been hearing rumors about lately? Does this mean we're going to suffer divine punishment? People, huh? Is there a rebellion going on? Interesting. Well, this is unexpected. It looked like we might start throwing stones at any moment. What would you have us do, Master? I'd say let's get that out. Sounds like a good strategy to me. I agree. It would be difficult to gain any more information under these circumstances. Besides, I think we should try to avoid trouble with the locals as much as we possibly can. Let's go look for somewhere outside of town to set up camp. Poor travelers. Poor Asha. Poor Vihan. Vihon. I don't remember the name of the dog. I forgot already. I'm a horrible person. Okay. Time to go to the quiet field. Oh, this is just a story quest, okay. Oh, this is a fine how do you do. No sooner do you find a town, then you get kicked out for fighting. You barely even have any intel to show for it. All you did was waste our precious time. First Russia, and Scandinavia, China, and now India. Why can't we ever catch a damn break? Good grief, when you're examining a crime scene with a magnifying glass guard after you focus on the stain on your pants before even considering the evidence. Wow, what a bird, what a roast. The fact that Sherlock said it as well just makes it better. Yeah, we need to pray, guys. Lest we'll get killed by Kali's redesign. No, wait a second, I have something better. Kali bought by Wish. Kali bought on Wish. Yeah, but guys. Wait, so Kali, we've been fighting. What's it supposed to mean? I said I have a stain on my fiery iron slacks. Oh my god, he's stupid, I better thought. Oh no, I beg your pardon, your uniform is quite spotless. Of course it is, any sailor worth his salt should keep a uniform by the snow. I had mine cleaned by the laundry type before we left. Laundry type? I do recall seeing a weird-looking captain running around base before. Helms, do you mean that? If we hope to find anything that might lead us to what we are seeking, we should be prepared to suffer a few setbacks at first. Precisely. If you're too focused on I can't read that fast, I swear to God, Holmes. I swear to God. If you're too focused on your expense ledger, you'll miss the evidence that's right in front of you, my dear Watson. Understood. I'll make sure to keep it in mind. You're Watson and FGO when? No, genuinely, I want Watson and FGO. Damn it, it was my chance to be Watson. God, please never change. Please never change, God. Curse my gentle, manly propensity to be so acutely aware of my appearance. Yeah, you're so aware, God. I've never seen someone so aware in my entire life. God, what's going on with me? Just been out of my head. Oh my god, it scared me. I knew it, of course. I was just playing devil's advocate. A nervous, high-strung devil's advocate. Whose Captain Legend he is from, we don't know. I think it's supposed to be a secret for now. He is a servant. We know he's captain, but we don't really know what kind of servant he is and everything. There seems to be multiple captains, which is interesting, but that's kinda about it. Super hyped, you know, to figure out who he is, cause if they make it so secret, it means it's gonna be important, right? It's gonna be like a big secret. So, yeah, I currently have no idea who he is, well. Can't even make guesses, I think it's a bit too vague. I think he's a writer, cause he's like a captain and he has all the sales speech, but that's kinda it. And whilst I'm just kind of inclined to elicit that reaction from Holmes, yes, that's it. Totally. Anyway, we need to find a good place nearby where we can pitch camp, right? In that case, why don't you try asking the little bunny hiding in the tall grass behind you for a recommendation, my what? Good idea in that case. Please don't hide in Vasha. She followed us. Can you come out where we can see you? surprised me. Since you're already surprising her, I might as well introduce myself. I'm sure she can handle it. Hi, Rasha. My name's Da Vinci. I'm a friend of Alice's. I'm not actually there right now. I'm just using something called a transmission to send my voice over here. There's also a detective here who might pop in every now and then, but I don't mind him. He's harmless. We also have a commander who's obviously really bad with kids. But I'm having him sit this out whether he likes it or not. Just one surprise after another. You travelers really can do amazing things, can't you? The other townspeople were eager to see us leave. Why did you come after us? It's just like Hannah, to get straight to the point. I was curious about that too, but still. Oh, well, I wanted to give you reasons to thank you for saving us. Bananas? Oh, I haven't had food in like years. Time for my healthy diet to finally start going on. Oh, those are fine bananas indeed. You know, I used to feast on the bananas that Hanuman would pick for me all the time. They were jewels of the heavens, so delectable a single bite could make your cheeks smell the ray of pleasure. But I can tell that these bananas are surely every bit very cool. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this gift, Asha. Hanuman? You know Hanuman? The monkey god? One of my closest allies, you know, I'm kind of famous. What's that you've never ever heard of him? Well, Hanuman, I guess even picking up and carrying a whole mountain wasn't enough to make you famous. You're in no position to be laughing at Lakshmana. Hold on. I sincerely doubt the answer could be no, but let me ask you something just to make sure. Have you heard the name Rama before? Listen, the coughing head. No! His fame! Oh my god, I need to change your title real quick. I just had a wonderful title idea. I love my brain sometimes. Okay. I don't know if it's a live update. I changed the title to Rama Got Cancelled. I'm sorry, I know I'm stupid. My name is Kana. I'm a warrior who once fought alongside the Kauravas, the descendants of King Guru. Have you heard my name before? Shaking head? I see. Well, that is no surprise. I still have a long way to go before I reach the heights of mastery I strive for. Don't be ridiculous, Kana. It's giving yourself far too little credit. There's no exaggeration to say that in the India, from proper human history, there's not a single person alive who has not heard your names. That is how great your heroic deeds were. So the people here have no familiarity with the myths of the past of figures from well-known stories. It would mean that neither the Mahabharata nor the Ramayana exist in this lost world. Yeah, I know what these are. Let me quickly pull up Google. Why do you expect me to know these things? I'm stupid. I don't know these things. Let's open it real quick. Don't tell our homes. I'm gonna look like an idiot towards him. So, the Mahabharata. Yeah. Sanskrit epics? Oh, it's an epic. Oh. And the fates of the Kaurava and the Pandava princes. As wish to basically epic stories. Epics. As wish about. I think it's about Kana and stuff. Yeah, I think it's about Kana and stuff. It's basically the stories that don't exist in this world. Alternatively, they may have existed in the past, but have since been forgotten. How sad to think that the people of this day have never heard of my grand exploits. No wait, does this mean we can't even be sure my exploits happened here? And if it didn't, does it mean that neither I nor Sita existed in this India? As Sita is his wife. You are right. If Asha hasn't heard of you, there's no point in pursuing this line of questioning any further. I think it's best if we stick to questions she'll actually be able to help us with, starting with our campsite. Asha, we're looking for a place where we can rest overnight. Can you think of any good spots? There's a cave near here. We used to play hide and seek. Anything that would give us shelter from the wind and rain sounds great. Would you show us a way, right? Sure, follow me. Oh, a little bitty buddy Pudge. She's so cute. Maybe he can multiply himself, so type like Hassan but different. Yeah, that could be. But like with Hassan, it was like, the one that can multiply, right? He stood for the organization of Hassan. So does it mean that Captain is kind of like an organization, like a famous group? Could be, could be. Anyway, and on the way we can ask about the really important things like the you know what over there. Right, Asha, can I ask you something? Do you know anything about the giant tree way off in the distance? Oh, you're curious about it too, huh? So am I. Just sprang out of nowhere a while ago. I was so surprised. So now you know about it? Well, yeah, I mean, it's really far away, you know. Most of the people in town say it probably has something to do with our god, like God Skybalder. Actually, just what I wanted to ask you about next. Is God Skybalder? What do you call that enormous cube floating over those mountains? Uh-huh. Ah, so it's called God Skybalder. Well, I was called Magic Cube for a second. Now that we know its name, the next question is obvious. What exactly is it? Well, that's a funny question. God Skybalder? God Skybalder? It's been around forever. Just like the sun and the ground, everyone knows that. I don't know what else to say. Skybalder? God Skybalder? It's like the sun is the sun. I'm positive my father would say the same thing. Then why is it called God Skybalder? Not that I can imagine how humans could have made such a thing. I think it's because our God made it, or maybe because he lives there. Sorry, I really don't know. Nobody ever goes near. And why is that? Speaking for myself, I find it an enormously compelling object of interest. Most mysterious indeed, it is without a doubt worth investigating. I just know it's got something to do with our God, so people are supposed to stay away. Besides, we also say there are lots of Kali around there trying to kill our God. It's not just me, my father, my aunt. Nobody in Bishul ever goes there. Oh yeah, we have to ask you about the Kali too. From what we saw, I'm guessing the attacks happen pretty regularly, but... You mean the Kali never come to your town, travelers? It's so surprising. You must be from somewhere really far away, especially if you can't even see God's Skybalder from there. But yeah, of course the Kali show up alive whenever you guys about to end. And since tomorrow is Kali Yuga, I bet there'll be way more tomorrow and over the day. What are you talking about? You mean you don't know? I thought everybody knew lots of Kali show up on Kali Yuga since the last Yuga and all. That's why everyone always locks the doors even tighter and prays even harder than I did for Svapara Yuga today. Question, what will happen when tomorrow is over? You mean you travelers don't even know that? That's really surprising. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, even Bihan. I mean, it's something as natural as the sun giving us daylight, you know? Like sun is sun? Primitive? Yeah, it seems that education isn't that big here. Which makes sense, because it's a very religious-heavy place. Religion requires education. If you only have religion without education, you're gonna have a problem. But I think that's the intended problem that the last Walona wants. Let's just say we're from somewhere really off the beaten path. A place pretty much at the ends of the earth, where everything from society to history is fundamentally different. So please tell us, Asha, what happens when Kali Yuga's over? Why, our God passes judgment and everyone dies, of course. Oh my god. Wait. I'm supposed to commit the mass genocide? Not me. Well, what's that? You take my job. Am I supposed to pay rent then, huh? The way she said it with such a smile, God was deserved that. But whenever God decides you're wealthy, He brings you back to life and your first happy yoga starts all over again. I don't know about the happy. It sounds pretty bad. You're gonna end it here? Okay, yeah, I can see why. I was just stressed in a story one. Munch, pineapple. Those bananas are really good, but we really made this pride for this. Simply for this, they made this pride. Really? Okay then. Manchu. Let me just make sure I have these yoga straight after. I'll take him seriously. In this world, the first yoga lasts for 4 days. The second lasts for 3. Third lasts for 2. The banana. And the final one called yoga comes on the final day. Do I have it right? I don't know why this is so hilarious to me. Just knowing that he's like king who's like all like eco-trip, and when he's like munching on the bananas. I feel like, guys, do you agree with me that the banana is the least intimidating fruit that exists? Can't just be me, right? There's no fruit that is less intimidating than a banana, right? I'm sorry for spacing out so much. I really need to figure out why I'm like getting like pushed downwards so much. I don't know why that's happening. I'm aware of it, and I'm trying to find a way to fix it. Banyanya. But I do say yoga used to be way longer a long time before. Once upon a time I heard there used to be things called years and months during each yoga, for I don't know what they are. Maybe that's why my father always says it's a lot harder to keep track of things like anniversaries now. I mean, if you use it right, it can make a mansion, but I don't know. I can't see that happening. I don't think a banana is very intimidating, like, hands up, this is a robbery. And he just points a banana at the cashier. I can't see that being very frightening. I'm sorry, not Yanka. This is bad. Maybe there's a Rama fanfic out there by Yaoi. Actually, I don't want to know. Don't explain on again. I wonder if you remember that my 4,000th day of being alive is coming up soon. Then, when Kali Yuga is over, you said a god will then pass judgment, killing everyone, bringing them back to life, right? The actual god. I guess it's certainly not impossible, especially given what we saw in Scandinavia, but still. So this judgment is just a normal part of life here? Uh-huh. As long as you pray, everything stays the same. Just like how the sun rises when it's morning. It would seem our shared perceptions of normality are fundamentally misaligned. This could be quite difficult. After all, it only makes sense that someone who perceives such abnormalities, yeah, to be entirely mundane would find them unremarkable. You just have to take each difference one at a time. Let's start with something simple. In this case, I think it's got to be defining exactly what a yuga is. Yuga is yoga. I'm sorry, that was a really bad joke. I wanted to make a joke, because whenever I read yoga, I kind of always almost read yoga. But then I realized I can't really make a good joke out of it. And that's how we ended up in this situation. You guys might be pretty well known, might be a pretty well known concept. Yeah, I totally know it. But it's still important to make sure we're all on the same page. Plus, talking about it might help us figure out what the differences are between our concept and Asha's concept. So first off, does everyone here know what yugas are in our world? I love how whatever you say here, it doesn't change the situation one bit. Yugas are a Hindu concept that says the worlds are recycling between 4 distinct periods. In other words, periods are called Krita or Satya. Satya. Let's go with Satya. Satya, Yuga. Satya Yuga. No. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, I'm so sorry. Swapara Yuga and Kali Yuga. When the Kali Yuga draws near, law, order, and morality cease to exist, and the world starts to fill up with evil instead. Then when the Kali Yuga ends, God, Kali even has a whole freaking era for herself? Damn, son. The gods are set to destroy the world, remake it, and let a new... I thought you quit on Baba with Captain... Yuga? Begin all over again. I gotta go make dinner, have a great stream. Well, thank you for tuning in, Manny McMeg, in this very scuffed stream. Hope you're gonna get yourself some good, nice warm tights. And hope you have a good dinner. Thank you, Captain. Not at all. I just overheard something with which I was familiar, so I thought I would chime. Familiar, huh? Oh. So maybe it has something to do with Hindu mythology? Maybe? I mean, he does look... I think in India, from a headpiece, right? It could fit. I probably sound really ignorant right now, don't I? Captain, I see. If your true name is what I think it is, then you would have some ties to India. Ooh, curious. So you guys do know what yugas are? Well, that's a surprise. Oh, I get it. You were just teasing me, weren't you? You're so silly. Oh no, he lost his banana. Yeah. You wanna sleep? Makinohara? Is it very late for you? That's okay, so I'll make sure to get some rest and have some good sleepy sleeps. Okay? May you not have any nightmares while napping. Captain is from India. It seems like it. He does seem to know a lot from here. And him just miraculously going to this last part, not the other ones. And his design also kinda insinuates it. So I would guess he's from India. I trust Holmes and Da Vinci to not be wrong. This truly is difficult. There are some concepts we share and some we don't, and both kinds are mixed together in the same word. At least it seems that we mostly are on the same page when it comes to our enemy. I also knew that devils called Kali appeared during the Kali Yuga to plunge the world into chaos. Sure, but according to Asha, that today is only supposed to be the third one, the Para Yuga. The Kali are always around, they're just more of them depending on the Yuga. You almost never see one during the first Yuga, and there's so many during Kali Yuga, it's shocking. If a Kali kills you, you won't be able to receive a God's blessing anymore. That's why everyone prays so hard. So it's not getting killed we're worried about, but what comes afterwards? Does she mean that in a religious sense? Whatever the reasons for it, it sounds like there will be even more Kali attacking the town tomorrow. What would you have us do, Master? Yeah, so we're gonna totally go against the vicious and obviously kill all the Kali. I don't take Kali back, I'm sorry. It's just her redesign is really bad and it kinda needs to be get rid of from his wrath. I agree. Kaldea values human life above all else. Even that notion flies in the face of how this last spell works. Exactly. Sometimes there are things you just have to do. regardless of whether people hate you or even cast stones at you for it, like munching bananas. In my case, those things come so naturally to me that it's hardly even a choice, like munching bananas. My body just ends up moving on its own by munching bananas. I think that's what happened back when I learned my age disagreeable long ago by munching bananas. The man I failed to save earlier. His dying scream was not one of a man who had made peace with his fate. The system seems evil to me. I may no longer be able to save that man's life, but I can at least make sure my tragedy never happens again. Then, I decided the fight with Lost Belt may not be familiar to us, yet for some reason this land of India is familiar to me. Perhaps some of me originates here as well. China? I can't say why. Huh? Oh, nani there? Curious? But I will not hesitate to protect these innocent people. Now we know what is happening. Tomorrow I will work even harder than ever. Do not bury Master in much. Nessa. We have only just begun our investigation of his lost bird's tree of emptiness, to say nothing of his god skyboulder object. Given that those townspeople could help shed some light on these things, I would certainly hate to lose any of them. It will be dangerous to help them, but I won't stop you from doing so. The townspeople also called those white creatures sacred beasts and said they were the god's agents, but there weren't nearly enough of them to handle all the Kali, and that's before they went and tried to take us too. We can't count on them. If we're going to be fighting even more Kali tomorrow, I would like to find another fighter or two to show up our ranks while we have a chance. More fighty fighters? So are we gonna summon Kiara? Is this gonna be like lowest to enemies, slow burn 500k? I'm gonna punch Neza, please don't. Please don't punch Neza. Why do you want to punch Neza, Yanka? Do you have an anger problem? I swear to God. And given what happened earlier, I don't think we can expect the townspeople to help us out. Oh, she's fidgeting. What is it, Asha? Something the matter? And nothing's wrong. See, I'm back in town. I actually peeked out the window and saw you guys fighting. I was still praying to our God the whole time, so I think I should be totally fine. You're amazing. I've seen people go hunting before. You guys didn't move anything like them. It was like, we aren't even you. Funny coincidence. When I saw you talk to other people far away after I followed you and got surprised all over again. So I was just wondering, oh no. Are you guys maybe gods, but not the god? Gods aren't the god. That's an interesting way to put it. Wait, I don't know much about Hinduism, but is it a problem believing in multiple gods? Like, is it like, I don't know the factual term anymore, but like there's some religions, right, where are like multiple gods and ones that are like, you know, single gods. I don't know much about Hinduism, so if anyone knows. Because that's also an way to think about it, right? I'm kind of excited to know a bit more about, you know, their religion, because I only know much about Christianity, but not that much about other religions. It's monotheism dressed as polytheism. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Only one god? But Indians' pantheon is known for being one of the largest mythology. Wait, I think there's some language barrier because I'm not getting it fully. So let me just quickly. Pantheon. German. Okay, this doesn't help. Pantheon meaning. Ah, so like there's so many gods in the Indian mythology, but she's like only talking about one god. Ah. And I guess I did say something weird, I'm sorry. Lately there have been rumors going around of people who seem like gods but aren't the gods, so I just thought... I mean, yeah, we kinda have two people who are technically gods. Kinda looks more godly, but I think it would be just funny to call Rama a god after munching those bananas. I think it just gets the message across better. Indeed, I don't usually go around telling people this. Sure, buddy. But I am actually the avatar of Vishnu. Very occasionally, I can even hear him speaking through me, which is always an incredible surprise. He really likes bananas. The banana thing was a mistake. Even I cannot help but be respectful when I speak to him directly, even if his voice may only be coming from inside of me. I knew it. I've never heard of any god by that name before, but that's so amazing, I'm shocked. Vesha thought we were other beings she's heard rumors about. It would of course mean people are talking about other beings like us. It sure does. If whoever it is, we're very likely to be a servant. I knew there had to be at least one in this lost world. They say one of them came to Biko not long ago. I think they're standing on a mountain near here. Are they a friend of yours? I don't know. Hopefully. Aha, I was during the last first Yuga. But I didn't get to meet them myself. They only took a little look around town before we went to the mountain. Are you sure we were not just a passing traveler? I guess they could have been, but I heard they dressed really funny, and they even said they were a god. It could be a divine spirit, and if they were alone, they could also be a rough servant. A rook servant. I'm sure they would be a powerful addition to our forces if we could convince them to help us. Indeed, there's still a lot we don't know about as well as you guys, only what the bananas are really freaking delicious. But we can focus on them once we have dealt with some immediate threat to the bananas. You know what we've eaten all full of these delicious bananas? Calm down, Alice. I had like so many banana jokes that I didn't expect him to just drop the B word as well. They say we try and look for this being next. I'm sorry, I wish I could show you a way, but I need to get home before I get in trouble. It's okay, if you can just tell us where to look. I'm sure we can find this place ourselves. I'm actually more worried about you, Asha. I know your town isn't too far from here, but I still don't like the idea of making you walk home by yourself. I'll be fine, Callie only just showed up and I can always start on Behan too. Alright, I didn't bring him with me, cause he got injured. But it's okay, I can be home in no time as long as I run all the way there. Master. Would you make sure she gets home safe? You know, be babysitting without payment? Give a word that no harm will come to her. Okay then, see you later, Miss Scott. Just Mrs. Fine, no. Call me Miss Scott. Let's go, chat. Everyone trouble Miss Scott in the chat right now. Cat scream. Bye. I'm just becoming unhinged. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just talking about bananas. And I don't see where that's a problem, huh? You know, I was so surprised when she came all the way after us just to say thanks, especially given how the adults were reacted to us. She was so sweet and we learned a lot of useful things from her. Definitely. It said much. I'm sure you've already aware of this, but... Yes, I know. Once we destroy this last spell, she and Aja are going to disappear, just like the people we met in the other ones. From a purely pragmatic perspective, maintaining good relations with the locals will facilitate our information gathering efforts. I suppose the only advice I can give is not to think about it too much. Yeah, just don't think about you murdering her in a cold sleep. It's not a big deal. Shukmek. I did as you instructed, Master. I shall walk straight back to town and is now safe and sound in her home. Thanks, Tana. I kept an eye out for Kali on the way back, but didn't see a single one. But that's a problem. Kinda. Don't try to look for them with your eyes. Try to listen with your ears. Maybe you can hear like some sick bass. You know, some mic drops. I think that's what Kali is. I can't say for certain that I can actually read what you're saying. I can't say for certain whether that is because they're just a tag, as Asher said, or if it was just merely a coincidence. I'm back from cutting tree limbs? Oh my god, Rizza, don't tell that to Nimawak, huh? I think she's very sensitive to that stuff. No, are you killing? You kinda like cutting off limbs from her family, like her late cousins? But yeah, welcome back, welcome back. You Mr. Banana. I will not elaborate on that. Unfortunately, there is still the great deal we do not know about these beings. It won't be long before we face them again, and that gives us all the more reason to bolster our forces. So let us be off to this mountain where the god lives. I wonder what sort of god we are. It would certainly be nice if it turns out to be one we know, just to save time, especially if he has bananas. Of course, I'm hoping there will be Sita. Yeah, you want to be with your wife, it would be so nice. She's the avatar of Lakshmi, so she could easily have ended up being treated as a god in her own right. I hope you will be reunited with her smile. Rather be shipping. But there is no guarantee that Sam will even be an Indian god. Lots of battling representation of what, guys? Yeah, indeed, Yanka, indeed. I mean, Rizan, I'm sorry. She has become unhinged for Bobanyanya. I have no idea what you're talking about, Yanka. Oh, Sheila! Heyo, you Mr. Banana! You Mr. Banana! I will not elaborate on that. I'm just thinking and searching. Maybe Captain as 100 sons of Gandhari? They came up from a body of flesh? Why am I surprised? Gods are always born in a really weird way. Fun facts of Alice. Do you guys know how Zeus and stuff was born? So it was this Titan, I think it was Cronus? I don't know, there was this Titan, okay? Before the gods were Titans. There was Titan Dad, you know? And he like married his wife, right? And they like made children. And then like the first child was born and the Titan was like, you wait up a second. This child might become strong enough to kill me. And because the Titan already killed his own family, he was like, yeah, nope. He's totally gonna do the same thing and just shoved the baby into his mouth and ate him. And he did so like multiple times. He was just like, oh, yeah, now a baby's born, let's go. Oh god, no, that guy's also really strong. And no. And then at some point, like, he just ate too many babies. And like, he vomited them out. And cause of that, like, his stomach for so long, they like became gaudy gods. Don't ask me how it happened. So yeah, apparently the quick way of becoming gods is just to get vomited out by a Titan. Hope that enriches your life in some shape or form. Also incest is also very required for like quick godly being. Anyway. I miss Banana, yeah, you Mr. Banana. Alice is becoming unhinged to Banana, so Alice is becoming a minion. Don't start with that. I can see someone going so insane and trying me as a minion. Because I would surely not do it. Let's not try to summon the most evil thing on this planet. Let's not try to summon a mistake. This is a mistake trap, I swear to God. Yeah, well, where could it be got from a best spots for encountering a familiar face are really quite slim. Just try not to get your hopes up too high. And what would it be so cute if it would be Sita? It would be so cute. I would ship indeed. Okay, so I think we're gonna encounter God. Oh, okay. But yeah, I read like the origin of gods, and it was like, what the heck is fish? And then it just got weird out of like Zeus being like, yo, my sister kinda hot, well, let's marry. And then Hades just getting bullied a lot. What the heck is this? Oh, is this the Yuka cycle? Yo, we're getting animations and stuff. It's so cool. Yo, is this gonna be a thing now that we have like the Yuka cycle here? Ooh. Geo kinda getting a bit extra, eh? Especially where the budget is going, huh? This is the mountain Asha told us about. So far, I'm not seeing the god we're looking for. I don't detect a servant reading from here. What can you sense? I think I can sense something akin to divine aura, but it's too faint to be certain. Zeus is kind of a player. I think you can scratch the kinda. Hades was the most normal of like the three brothers, which says a lot, cause he like kidnapped his wife, right? But he even went like, yo, I only want my one wife. I was gonna bring her grandma down, you know, so she's not too lonely while I'm kidnapping her. The fact that this is the most normal moment of the big three is saying a lot, I think. It's kind of saying a lot, but yeah. Zeus was suddenly something. I sense it too. At least we would seem to be on the right track. Let's keep looking around. Hey, is anyone here? Sita, it's me, Rama, your husband. Is anybody here? Four. This is getting us nowhere. We should split up and cover more ground. That is very true. I can fly by using my windfire wheels. I would search. Almost. How did I not know it before? Now, please don't go off to find us if you don't know what else might be here. Do you think she'll be okay? Don't worry, she's a venerated hero in her own right. I'm sure she'll be fine. She said it herself, she's somewhat similar to us in certain ways. I do agree that her tendency to rush headlong toward her goals with a single-minded earnestness has the potential to cause trouble, but I also doubt there are few who can keep up with her sheer airborne maneuver rip. Figures there'd be a monster or two hanging around the mountain with it godless. Think you guys could take these things out quickly so you can get back to looking for them, please? Can I? Can I have Da Vinci? Can I? I wonder why we are like doing it like this. Because usually they like make you like choose a battle before the chapter starts. You even make it before the battle starts, which usually means there's like something big hiding in the battle. But apparently it's just normal monsters. It's weird. Assassin. Should we? I mean, we could use Kama. We could. You know what? Double Kama. Let's go. Let's go with double Kama. Long live it, Choconog. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult. So, we just smash. Should be too difficult. Just have to beat people over wolves. They don't really look like wolves. They look like... Oh wait, they do look like wolves. I thought we meant for war animals like wolf, and I was like, what? What? It's funny to you? Yeah, she's like, well, in general, some of her attacks sometimes are really funny. We really are. I mean, usually, what's the thing, by the way? Oh, it's her class. Oh. Shiva, shut up. It's like 6-7 p.m, okay? My brain is not functioning anymore. So I wanted to stream earlier, but nah. The internet was like, nope. I feel like this is basically always when I stream and I say something and I think, oh my god, I'm gonna sound so smart, and then I realize mid-sentence, wait, I'm wrong, this is stupid. This is because of Alice. Always embarrassing herself, that's stupid. Yeah. But you know, you wouldn't watch me if you were into good humor anyway, so respect. You wouldn't watch me if you're into smart people anyway. Real Twilight bros? I have actually never watched Twilight or read the book. Same with the Titanic. Just that I know what happens in the Titanic for obvious reasons. I think they're werewolves, right? In Twilight, I had like my mom was really into a werewolf guy, because my mom talked about really liking Twilight when she was young. That's when I realized I was like, yeah, I don't think that's something for me. I've googled it, Kevin is not from Indian Legends. No! Betrayal. Yeah, I'm sleepy. Very sleepy. I'm surprised you never watched Twilight. I tried to watch like Lord of the Rings, right? Cause like it's like a lot of people are like Lord of the Rings is great. So I tried watching it. I fell asleep and like in the middle I was like, this is so boring because it's taking so much time. And since then I've never attempted it again. I haven't watched a lot of movie classics. But like when I like from everything that I've seen from Twilight, it sounds like the most basic Wattpad fan fiction that I've ever seen. So I don't. If you think about like that, have a truly, you know, missed out. You know, there's like a free fan fiction which is for good some books, and then there's Wattpad, which is with messy pun, with a totally long description of your OC. The pain. It basically is a fanfic movie, right? It totally gives me the vibes of like really like bad fanfiction written by like 12-year-olds. Cause like that's where you get the fanfiction vibe from. Good fanfictions don't have that fanfiction vibe, you know? You're probably dumb, but still. Have you disposed of all the hostiles, Ben? I think so. Oh, that's no problem. I don't think the Artenex has ever been in better shape. It's so much more stable now than it was before we came through a wandering sea. Not only does it have properly outfitted equipment now, but having both Da Vinci and Shion fine-tuned it is like this one probe I ever had a while ago. Giving an ogre a heavy weapon? Something's not right. I knew it. I thought it sounded strange as soon as the rats left my mouth. Kentucky's the one who taught me that expression, but I think something might have gotten lost in translation. Sorry, I'm not familiar with Japanese sayings either. I was speaking about our enemies. They are indeed all gone, but there's still something else here, something worth attention I cannot discern. Maybe the bodyguards? There. That scared me. Show yourself. It is clear to show. No way. No way. It's him. It's him. It's him. It's Pepper the Frog. A body with perfect symmetry. A sort of optimum of genderless beauty. We get it. We get it. Goddamn me, Sky. Get it. You gave for him. Shut up. Their lips curved in an indomitable but amicable smile. Even after kind of spear sailed past them, grazing their sight and obliterating a bull that was sufficient for us to pale 100 frail-bodied humans. God, we get it. We get it, Ryder. You're a simp. We get it. We were smiling. We were smiling with the same casual ease as a person enjoying a gentle breeze at an outdoor cafe. We were smiling like pepper with rock. A face betraying not so much as a hint of fear or panic. It was as though we had not just had not the care of world, even after being millimeters from death. It's Pepe! It's Peppuccino! Peppuccino, let's go! My. Since when is a servant supposed to go tossing spears at fragile little humans? So excited! Peppuccino! Very dramatic opening. No. This is for gay opening. This is for I'm assuming I'm gay and I'm proud to show it opening. The writers knew what we were doing. I can clearly see someone simping. That's why I'm glitching out so much. Jesus Christ. I'm hopping around a lot right now. I'm noticing. I don't know why. But like we're tracking is really bad right now. I'm sorry. Yeah. The writer is a simp. We are simp apparently. By your normal human, I would indeed be deeply ashamed, but to sense such an attack would not nearly be enough to thank you. Now that I've seen you for myself, I am even more confident in... You blushing! Well, doesn't that just smack of bit of ex post factor covering your derrière, honey? I have no idea what language you're speaking, but yes, totally, I agree. I'm simping. I thought I'd hit myself pretty well, so imagine my surprise when that spear went missing past me. Oh well, that's what I get for not being more careful about investigating strange noises. You're Pepper the Rock. The Frog. Pepperoncino. A long time to see. Mushy. He calls her Mushy? Oh no. I'm turning into a simp. Oh my. You're so much more expressive there now than you were the last time I saw you. Well, I think that's just peachy. I'm sorry, my neighbors are going to read it out. Pepperoncino! It's Pepperoncino! Guys, I am officially announcing that I'm a Pepper the Frog simp now. The moment I saw what thing was hovering across the heaven, I was overcome with emotion. Loving as foul as and putrid as... Rage so hard it could blind me, and above all, something I couldn't ignore no matter how hard I tried. Which is why I had to destroy it no matter what. What, the banana? Oh, hang on, you're not a banana. What? No, who are? Oh? Are we on? Ladyboy censored? What do you mean censored? Proper censored? Scandinavia. I forgot. For anyone confused, Scandinavia does not mean he's from Scandinavian. Scandinavia is his first name. What a chat. Scandinavia Pepperoncino. Listen, Bizarre. How could you not hear the full name Scandinavia Pepperoncino and not simp, huh? You know this is the greatest name any human being could have. Can't disagree with me on that. Scandinavia Pepperoncino. You're one of the cryptas. Absolutely. And you must be clear as new director. As for you, why you must be mushy smashed, Alice. That's right, Scandinavia Pepperoncino. Oh my, how forthcoming of you. I like that. If you hear Pepperoncino, man, You must be the crifter in charge of his fastball, aren't you? Yes, I suppose I am. So you're trying to stop us from genocide? Why are you blushing so much? Oh right, I almost slipped my mind. Before we do that, hold song and dance with something I really should warn you about. And what is that? Don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly happy to sit here and chat with you all. But maybe you should be a little bit more concerned about your absent friend right now. The name holds much power, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Shira? What are you talking about? What is... Look out! Something's plummeting right towards you. They're servants. One of them's Nessa, but her vital signs are dropping like a rock. And the other one is what in the world? Da, 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 da. Good God, good God. Nessa, my side's Nessa, but her body is... I failed. Wait, she's dying? I failed. I was careless, Master. I'm sorry. This is beyond terrible. It would be one thing if I had only lost of this. Master, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have helped you more. Wait, Nessa is dying! Eh? Seriously, just like this? Eh? Oh no, this is... You can't just introduce Scandinavia Pepperoncino and then give me this serious moment here. I have whiplash right now. Oh my god, keep your guard up, Master. We can mod for her later. Those dust clouds are clearing away and whoever killed Nessa is about to step out. Well, that sounds ominous. Huh? I'm afraid not. Yes, it is Nessa, but she's not the one we... I feel pretty wrecked. Nessa, you know, is gone. Her spirit origin has completely vanished. Nessa, before you know, is not the one summon that the wandering sea. Number one was once present at Chaldea. I suspect that Seven bears a different side of Nessa than enemy reserves was lost spell. Yahoo, Nessa? Report. Individual exercise complete. Hereby returning to my duty as a Divine General. Eliminating foreign elements. Well, that's racist of you. That's very racist of you. Wait, that's racist! Commencing operation. I have a report to make. The Talmon is gone. I didn't even see him leave. God damn it, how couldn't you pay attention to freaking Pepper, huh? It's concerning too, but we don't have time to go looking for him now. I don't know if his Nessa is a servant or not, but her intentions couldn't be more hostile. We have to focus on dealing with her first. Here she comes, Master Mash. I know how you feel right now, but you need to get your hands in the game. Right. Disengaging Arthenix Limitas. Preparing for full-powered anti-servant combat. Evil Nessa looks better, not gonna lie. Yeah, too bad she's racist. Too bad she's a racist, Shira, I'm sorry. But this took a twist. Yeah, it was like something for like the Scandinavia Pepperoncino, and then this happens. Also, I will continue using his full name. He will be called Pepper Rock, or Scandinavia Pepperoncino for obvious reasons, you know. Hopefully this will be enough. I don't want to prepare too much. Kinda sad we missed out on the pepper room. Can't stop looking good, it's racism. This is how it is. This is how it is. You cracked the code, Shira, you cracked the code. My favorite means that you are. Just joking, I'm just joking. Okay, so we have racist Nessa over here. I'm a call pepperoni food. Yeah, I suppose, but also very much. Could also call him Starbucks employee, to be honest. With this whole pepperoncino, it sounds like a coffee, doesn't it? It sounds like a coffee, you can't deny that. Yeah, we want to gotcha sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good. You're not racing? You don't race, Shira? You're not a professional racer? So you're not that good at Mario Kart? I can't relate to that. I'm sorry, I have too much fun bullying you right now. Thank you, Alice. I take the compliment. No problem, no problem. You know me. Kindest individual in the world. Always giving compliments to everyone. No bullying. Oh. Gee, she really is going up. Keep bullying me. Hey, do you want me to bully you? I don't think you get it, Wizard. It's not how it works. You're supposed to not bite it. I don't even know how I should bully you. I don't like bullying you guys. I just never bullies you, my hearts. Exactly. I am bully. You think I'm bullying you when you're mistaken. Just you're not getting it. I'm a kind individual after all, guys. I have to keep up my reputation as no bully ever. Even if it's a lie, I will have to keep up truth. This is not looking good, by the way. Because my Merlin just died. Oh my god, Cornelia, I could just shut up. Okay, let's do a charge attack. Did you just flex? Did you just flex your muscles? You're doing good, Abby. Alice only suplexes, exactly. I only give you guys a German suplex, is it? It's a bit of a smackaroo. You know, my magical German suplex smackaroo. And like ending it with like a little bit of pop, you know? Yes, wait on it, cheating. Bruh, could you like not await? Is it a turn thing? Ah, it's a free left. It wouldn't make sense to use it. You're back again, okay. See you, Wizard. See you. German suplex is you to leave. Okay. I guess I was bullying too hard, guys. I'm sorry. I will reflect on my actions. I will reflect on my non-existent actions. I think it's really obvious, like, that this is drawn by Ina's artist. Like, Ina's artist really has, like, that thing that you really recognize. Also only gives you with a knife. Yeah, I'm gonna show up with a knife. Nice, politely to you. Nothing such going on by over here. No, officer, nothing such. Okay guys, if the FBI agent is showing up, okay, let's train a bit, okay? In case of an FBI agent showing up. Oh my god, I'm dying. Please in the chat just spam Alice is totally someone who would never hold a knife like murder someone. Huh? That's what you guys have to say, something along those lines. I believe in you guys. Well, this didn't end up as well. See, apparently the only thing that I would do is die. Or when do with dying, I would ever die. Alice is totally someone who would never hold a knife to someone. Thank you, thank you. You're getting it, Shiva. I can trust my freedom. And trust my freedom to you. This way they will never get me. We tricked it. Cracked the code, guys. This is the free out of jail card. But not the free out of death card. God, Jesus freaking Christ. Nice 1 HP you have here. I'm very progress right now, not gonna lie. Yeah, just quit more. Quit as much as you can, come on. One HP speed one, let's go! It's cool, kinda cool. I know. Yeah, this is better. Oh wait, no, it's not death yet. It's not death yet, guys. Go 1000 damage. Wait, I healed myself, right? I fixed it. Can we do it? Can we do it in this single one? I sincerely doubt it, but maybe. Time for the giant rifle. And also charm. It's very important to charm. I think Tama can charm everyone. She's not like constricted to a gender. But some are just constricted to gender. Tama is. Let's go! The ended racism, guys. Pachi Pachi, the ended racism, guys. Alice single-handedly ignoring the servants of thought here. Ended racism. Can thank me. I shouldn't laugh so much. I shouldn't laugh so loud. I need to be quiet. She's strong. Neza is proceeding swiftly. Victory is at hand. You might be a little more talkative than Neza, but you don't understand the situation at all. Denied. There's nothing wrong with my analytical capabilities. Huh? Peppuccino! Frog! High priority recalled. Disengaging from battle. Yeah, racism is no more, guys. She got away. Was she acting on her master's orders? I can't tell, but Vanessa was a formidable fighter indeed. I sense that she is optimized for this land. If we had kept at it, one of us would have ended up resorting to releasing the full power of the noble panism. How many Nessas are there? I don't know. Hopefully, just 2. Perhaps you should be grateful that this mountain where the god we are looking for resides still stands intact. Alice ended word racism, so you're all free to look good and not be racist. Yeah, no need to thank me, guys. You know, pretty easy stuff. You know, ending racism. I know if people didn't do it before. It's pretty easy. I'm sorry. I know what's going on. It's a lot like with tides. You sound like a drug addict, but go on. No matter how much you plead, how much you pray, there's some things you can't stop. And you just have to accept them. Are you high? I got to know Neza pretty decently myself after I met her in the Wandering Sea. It's true that I was interested in how her mechanical body was made of sage arts, but I also felt like we were similar somehow. So I know that Neza was a great warrior, and an upstanding servant. I'm sure she was prepared for this, much more than she needed to be. She would never want you guys to be so sad about her that you stopped moving forward. Yes, you're right. Let me just ask you one thing. Did she die in vain? Not at all. The enemy's sheer mobility was like few things I've ever seen. If Nessa hadn't come in contact with him first, they might have taken us by surprise, critically injured all of us. That's what you think, hero of benefaction? Then it must be true. Then, when we get back, and I make my report to Shion, I'll tell her that Nessa fulfilled her duties admirably. Sorry, okay now, let's get back to work. Right now is not the time for you to worry about this other Nessa. We handle about analysis of our end. Although one thing I did notice in you better just now was that she did not appear to be subject to this world's estrangement effect as you are. So you may be able to learn more about that effect by focusing your efforts there. This world's estrangement effect, that's a good way to put it. It does feel like we aren't truly in this world even though we clearly are. Anyway, we won't have answers for you anytime soon, so I'd like you guys to keep going with your God search for now. Wait, are we in the Matrix, guys? Is that right? Then we'll just do that. Come now, shut up. King Sawdust, moping around won't get us anywhere. Eat some bananas and let's go. Sometimes you have to take a bite before you're ready, and others you get to meet someone you never expected to. That's life, and that's bananas. Now come on, Master. We have a new god to meet. Let's go find him. Shouldn't be too difficult to find a god around here. Come on, I promise to give the search my full effort. I sure hope so. This is why Alice is best, cutest video I am. I truly am. Yeah, long live a banana. Oh, now we have the cycle here. Oh, it's staying here. Oh, okay, cool. But I think, after ending racism, you know, it was a bit tiring. It's pretty late. So I think I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna peek, anymore. I think I peeked just now. Of the stream at least, so let's talk a bit before I end the stream because I'm kind of tired. I don't know if you can hear it from my voice, but I am tired. I kind of wish I could have streamed like when I wanted to, but alas. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you did enjoy the banana. I hope you enjoyed Pepper the Frog. I hope you enjoyed me ending racism, and I hope you enjoyed seeing two gods get cancelled. I think ending racism is a huge accomplishment to end on. I agree. I don't think anything's gonna top that at this point, you know. And invaded India and discovered Hinduism. Yeah, and I also figured out how to use Google. Thank you for the amazing streamers. No problems. I try my best. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, even though like the stream was an hour late and stuff. Thank you so much for streaming us. Thank you for showing up. As well as stream and thank yous. Right, tomorrow. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, and hopefully we will not have the same problem. We're gonna stream the demo, because it's not fully out yet, but it looks really interesting. It's called, The Wandering Village? I think it's called The Wandering Village. Let me check real quick. Yeah. So the demo of The Wandering Village. Really exciting looking demo. So tomorrow at 17. See you there, guys. And with that, oh my god, I'm dying. Bye. And enjoy your chocolate mix.